tell you the truth, when I first heard Malcolm speak, I was uneasy with him speaking because I know it's hard to see now, but there was a time there where black people just didn't talk about white folks like that, especially in public. I mean, you might have done it in the barbershop or in the restaurant or the bar or something, but you didn't get out in public and talk about white folks like that. You just didn't. And Malcolm was the first one to do that. And then I began to listen more and more to what he was saying, especially after he left the nation, or after the nation put him out. And I realized that this was a very insightful and very bright brother. Then I ran across his records, and I used to listen to his records every morning before going to work. I had to stop that. Because generally, by the time I left the house, I was so angry that I had to stop that.
How about James Baldwin?
Let me tell you about James in a minute. But
okay, all right.
Malcolm had such a profound effect on me that I brought that to WBAI. So when you hear Malcolm X's birthday, the celebration, that's one of the things that I instituted at BAI. Even before I became program director, I used to do that on a regular basis. And I did it with Martin Luther King even before his birthday was made. I made sure those things were in place. I also used to play James Baldwin's tape. I think that James Baldwin is one of the most brilliant sociologists out there. He never, didn't have a master's in sociology. He didn't even study sociology. But he understood human nature. He understood racism in the society and was able to present it in a way so that if you listen, you could understand it. I think that as far as a writer goes, I always compared him, and I'm not saying putting precedent of anybody, but his writing reminded me so much of Charles Dickens. And I would probably say it in reverse, but I was introduced to Dickens first. If I saw his Baldwin and then went to Dickens, I'd probably say Dickens' writing reminded me of Baldwin. In the art and intricacy of what he wrote. I know Dickens got paid for his writing. Baldwin his writing was just so full of information. What he could do with a sentence was, I thought, just remarkable. And he was uncompromising, the same as Malcolm. He got up and said what he wanted to say, the manner in which he wanted to say it, the same